Let's examine the class settings and student settings. Once your class has been created, select Settings in the second column. Here you will see various toggles and options that you can choose for your class. The very first setting allows you to select the pencil and change the subject for your class. You also have the ability to rename your class, and if you no longer need that class, you can archive it and the class will be removed. The next setting allows you to add co-teachers to your class. Simply select the Add Co-Teacher button to the right. A list of teachers with accounts will be given. Select the teacher that you would like to make the co-teacher of your class. This co-teacher will have the same abilities that you do. They can monitor students and create assignments for the students. Next is the class enrollment link. You can copy and share that with your students so they can join your class. If you no longer need students to join your class, move the slider below the link to deactivate it. The next feature is the skip feature. It is defaulted to 3, but you can increase or decrease that depending on the number of skips you want your students to have. Skips are automatically available to students when they are working in mixed review and you are offline. To the right is a slider to allow students to have skips when you are online. Again, they are only available in mixed review. Next is the game settings. You can turn games on or off for the entire class. You can select which games you want your students to have access to. And at the bottom, students are given a game credit in mixed review once they've earned 10 points. You can always increase or decrease that value. The next slider allows students to only work on skills worth a point. Those are the skills that have a $sign. By turning that off, students are able to work on all skills, not the ones we feel they need the most help with. We recommend leaving that slider on. The next setting is our electronic raised hand feature. This allows students to ask for help when you are logged in. Students will see a hand in the upper right corner of their screen and press it to notify you that they need help. The last setting can be selected if you intend for students to complete exams on mobile devices. Now let's take a look at student settings by selecting Roster in the second column. You will see a list of all students in your class. When you select a student's name, you see their first name, last name, and username, all of which can be edited. You also have the ability to see the password and change it if necessary. Below there are settings you can choose for individual students. Select the correct setting for each student as you see necessary. To the right, you have the ability to remove that student from your class.